I want to have a quick conversation with you about social media for lawyers. And I want to give you a few tips and tricks that can really help you in terms of elevating your profile on social media. And it doesn't matter if you are a solo practitioner, you are working for a small practice, a large practice, or a mid-sized practice. Okay. So here are my opening remarks. So let's first talk about why social media is important for lawyers. Social media is important for lawyers because it is a quintessential tool that is actually at the center of our lives every day, everybody. But remember that social media is a primary tool for entertainment. Primarily, it is a tool for entertainment. And then you have education, and then you have information. So remember this trifecta: entertainment, education, and information. So folks go to Facebook not just to be educated primarily, but they just want to be entertained. When they go to Instagram, it's for inspiration. When they go to Pinterest, it's for other stuff, right? Of course, you have to really understand that there is a certain dichotomy to establish between Pinterest, for instance, LinkedIn, and Facebook. I mean, LinkedIn is more professional, more professionally oriented, and Facebook is more socially oriented. So when you actually use Facebook, or you use Pinterest, or you use, let's say, Snapchat, whatever social media platform that you use, you got to have a clear idea about what the audience is, the demographics of that audience, and the strategy that you want to pursue. And when we talk about actually using social media for lawyers, we're talking about a tool or a set of tools that help you find new clients, become a recognizable brand. This is very important. I mean, you are actually evolving in a very competitive legal field. So you got to become, you got to differentiate yourself, right? You got to differentiate yourself. You got to become a recognizable brand. You have to actually let new clients find you. You have to get to know your audience. It's all about actually establishing a relationship between you and your audience, and you have to improve your SEO. When we talk about improving your SEO, there are several ways to use social media to improve your lawyer's SEO. So we have to actually establish the difference between on-page SEO and off-page SEO. So on-page SEO is everything you do on your website, such as keywords research or meta tags and so on and so forth, to actually elevate your SEO, your search engine optimization profile. And then you have off-page SEO that really relates to things like guest blogging, backlinks, public relations, press releases, among other things. In other words, folks that are outside your company or your practice are sending traffic to your website. So in terms of improving your SEO, trying to drive traffic to your website, that will help a lot in terms of SEO. And gain backlinks to your website, build a following of loyal clients, and also think about a way to improve your local SEO. I want to talk to you about the platforms. When we talk about social media for lawyers, there are certain platforms that are really better than others, okay? And I want to really have I want to give you a certain hierarchy of the best social media platforms for lawyers. Again, I want to insist on the fact that it doesn't matter if you are solo, if you are working for a small business, a small practice, or a large one, okay? First, you have LinkedIn. So when we talk about the best social media platforms for lawyers, LinkedIn is a quintessential element. So LinkedIn is a great way to improve your social media marketing for lawyers. This platform is famous for its wealth of connections and ability to connect you with potential clients and partners. LinkedIn has a powerful search engine to help you find, let's say, the right people to connect with. LinkedIn offers a variety of tools that can help you better market your firm online and secure business opportunities. But because again, LinkedIn, when you think about LinkedIn, think about business. Okay, this is like, we're getting down to business for real. You can use LinkedIn to promote your legal services. For example, you can create a LinkedIn profile summary and post it on your website or other social media account. And this summary will tell potential clients about your experience as a legal professional and what you can offer them. But again, when we talk about talking to the outside world, please forget about the legal jargon, okay? Speak normally. Speak plain English. Speak everyday English. Describe your services in plain English so folks can really understand you. You're not trying to really impress a judge here. You're not trying to impress the court, right? You're trying to really get new clients. So be very careful in terms of the language, the terminology that you are using, okay? And using LinkedIn effectively can improve your social media law firm marketing and increase your chance of securing new business. You can use LinkedIn's job sections to find job openings or its networking feature to connect with other lawyers. and connecting with other lawyers is quite essential because it can help you actually improve your rating on legal directories such as Avvo and lawyers and super lawyers, for example. So basically, to actually improve your strategy on LinkedIn, you want to optimize your law firm's LinkedIn page, post content for your LinkedIn page, expand your network. Be sure to use hashtag. This is very critical, okay? Especially if you want to really, let's say, make progress for a long time on the platform. Next, you have Facebook. So Facebook is actually the best social media platform for lawyers with over 2.7 billion active users. Think about it. 2.7 billion active users. And this is perfect for lawyers thanks to the platform's user friendliness and large user base. It allows you, for instance, to create a page for your business where you update your practice, share case studies or photos of your work, and engage with your followers. This will help you attract new clients and increase your brand awareness as you promote your services. And you got to have that. You got to be in a situation where you have to really find strategies and tools and tips and tricks to actually raise your brand awareness. You can also use Facebook to connect with your customers and followers and build relationships with them. The whole idea here is to actually establish relationships. It's to forge a rapport, and you got to have that rapport. You can't just be an attorney that goes to court and just tries cases. No, you have to actually connect with your followers. This relationship will help you increase trust and credibility, which is important when marketing your business. Facebook also has a unique advertising system, which allows you to target your audience with targeted ad campaigns. And even if a law firm has a limited marketing budget, its presence on Facebook is achievable with a strategy put in place, like create let's say, a business page for your law firm, optimize your Facebook law firm page. That's really good. Make useful posts and adhere to guidelines. That's all. And then you also have Twitter. Twitter, now called X. Twitter is a great way to improve your social media marketing for attorneys. As a lawyer, you can use Twitter to connect with your followers and other lawyers and to share also legal news and tips. Not only is this a great way to connect with potential clients and followers, but it really also provides you with instant feedback, because that's the thing. You know, when you tweet something, based on the amount of retweets, you know if this is a popular tweet, right? You also have Twitter marketing for lawyers is complicated due to its content limitations, 280 characters or less per tweet. Still, its length is the feedback mentioned that earlier. So create and optimize your Twitter account, interact with your followers, improve the performance of your content. You also have a YouTube. YouTube is a great way for actually reaching out to potential clients, and you also have Instagram. So you have a lot of possibilities. Now, should your account should your personal account be public? It really depends. It depends on what kind of strategy you have. But in all fairness, it's really always good to make your personal account public, especially if you're trying to really establish that personal rapport with your followers and potential customers. Let's talk about the strategy here. How do you promote a law firm on social media? Well, first thing first, you have to embrace authenticity, right? It's all about being yourself. It's not about just trying to really paint a picture that's not you. No, you want to be yourself and really talk to your followers. You have to be honest. You have to be real. You know, that's the bottom line. And embrace authenticity so they know it's a lawyer X or a lawyer Y. This is how she talks. This is how he talks. Okay. And this is how he rolls. This is how she rolls. Be yourself. Be yourself. Okay. Be yourself with all your strengths and weaknesses. That's all. And you want to set out your aims. You got to set out your goals from the get go. Okay. Don't really try to chase an illusory sort of goal. No, you want to set your goal clear and straight from the get go. That will help you a lot. And you want to learn the rules of the social media that you are on. In other words, if you are on Facebook, Facebook has another rule that's different from Twitter. Pinterest, the same thing. I mean, so every rule is different. And this is because each platform has regulations, algorithms, and a certain follower base. You can also think about paid social media advertising. So the whole thing here is that if you're trying to really exist and evolve in a very competitive field, try paid advertising on Facebook, for instance. Try paid Facebook ads, try YouTube ads. Try to pay for stuff and see what happens. Now, of course, I'm not asking you to really break the bank here, because you can really it's very easy to break the bank through social media advertising, but you want to do things a little slow. So you want to set a small budget for example, $5 per day or $10 per day, and you really monitor what's working and what's not working. So it's called A/B testing. You see what works and what doesn't work, and that will help you a lot to really sort of improve your strategy overall. The whole idea here is that you want to reduce your cost per acquisition, your CPC and your CPA. CPA cost per acquisition, CPC cost per click, right? That's how you are going to monetize. You're going to increase the ROI of your campaign down the road. When we talk about social media for lawyers, it's important to stick to SMART goals. I mean, everybody talks about SMART goals, but they are quintessential. If you have never heard of SMART goals, they can be a valuable part of your approach. And so SMART actually stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. We're going to put this on the screen. Let me repeat that. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So specific means that you have to outline precisely what you need to do to hit your goal. Always use action words. Measurable, what makes a goal successful and what makes it fail. Make sure that you have outlined the metrics necessary to determine success. Achievable, it's always nice to set lofty goals, but ensure they are attainable. Relevant, so how will this goal improve your law firm, and does it align with your overall strategy, right? There has to be a nexus between your overall strategy and the specific actions that you are taking today. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time and your money and resources. And this is a space you don't want to be in. And time bound, at what point will you meet the goal? Outline any targeted deadlines to keep yourself on track. Okay, this is an important element, because again, the whole idea here is that you want to actually set goals that are reasonable. You also want to get to know your clients, get to know your client's persona, right? And so once you set your goals, you need to figure out how to achieve them. And so, but it's important at that point to know who your client persona is. A client persona is a fictional representation of the key traits that you look for in your audience. It's typical to develop a client persona using the data that you have on web analytics and user research. And you want to keep up with your competitors. You want to see what they are up to, right? Because the thing is that you could think that you are really smart, you are the smartest attorney, but you probably have an attorney that's even smarter than you. So it's always a great idea to look around and really establish a strong benchmarking sort of a strategy to see what the others are up to, what the other attorneys, what the other lawyers are up to, how they're playing the game, right? Because you are all playing the game, and how are they playing the game, and how you are playing the game. So you can learn from them. Who knows? And you want to make a schedule. When we talk about promoting your law firm on social media, you got to have a schedule, because otherwise it's very complicated to follow and to follow through and actually reach your goal. It's important to actually think about one bit at a time. Because so when we talk about social media marketing for lawyers, you have to understand you can't really just say, you know what, I want to do Facebook, I want to do Pinterest, I want to do YouTube, I want to do Snapchat, I want to do TikTok, whatever. You got to start, and you can do, you know what, I'm going to start with Facebook and see the progress, and then I'm going to do YouTube and see the progress, and start with LinkedIn, whatever. So it's all about your audience. Your audience and the demographics are actually going to drive your decision. So you have to see what works for you and what doesn't work for you, right? And you have to make a proper profile. If you're trying to really promote your attorney profile, it has to be real. It has to be you. Okay, don't try to really hide it behind a certain persona, whatever. Make a proper profile, pretty legit. Okay, so you want a profile that's really filled out. So simply filling out your profile information is an easy way to make a positive first impression on your audience. Remember, we are in a field, the legal field, where first impression matters. If somebody's going to hire you to actually defend them, they better trust you. They need to trust you. Okay, so this is kind of important. And you also want to measure the results. So there is no point in posting to your accounts if you're not closely measuring your post performance. So every account provides you with invaluable statistics built in to help you better understand how your audience engages with the information. And this makes it very easy to see what types of content perform best and are not as appealing to your followers. And so you also have to find a way to track your law firm social media results. And this is an important element because tracking and analytics are going to help you in the long run really see exactly what happens. Okay, those are things that are really important in terms of solidifying your strategy and really reinforcing the tactics that you have. And when we talk about tracking your law firm social media results, it's one of those things where if you're looking to improve your marketing efforts, you have to track those social media results. And there are a few free and affordable ways to track social media results for your law firm. For example, you have analytics tools. Okay, tools like Google Analytics allow you to identify which content resonates with your audience and make sure your social media efforts are targeting the right way by monitoring how many people are interacting with your post, how many people are clicking on your links, how many people are visiting your website. And that's important, right? Because the whole idea here is to actually drive traffic to your website and hopefully book clients. And also tracking software, social media tracking software like Hootsuite and SocialBee measure the reach and engagement of your post across different social media platforms. For instance, Hootsuite lets you track all of your social media accounts in one place, and SocialBee provides detailed insights into which posts perform best. And by monitoring your social media results, you can ensure that your marketing efforts are effective and that you are reaching the right audience. Let me give you a few winner tips here before we close to this conversation. How not to promote a law firm on social media. Do not ignore your audience. Okay, this is a relationship you're trying to establish. You got to really be there all the time. So do not ignore your audience. You want to share original content. So resonating with your audience starts by creating original video content and other original content, not simply a replica of another law firm. You have to really be original. Your followers will immediately see through your unoriginal social media efforts and likely become disinterested in what you're posting. Also spamming. So spamming on your social media accounts comes in many different forms. Common examples include bulk messaging, clickbaiting, fraudulent reviews, spreading malicious links, or sharing excessive or, let's say, undesired content. So you can expect to lose followers quickly if you regularly post spammy content. So this is an important element to think about. So what are the tools here? When we talk about social media for lawyers, what are the tools you want to really pay attention to? Well, you have Hootsuite. I think I spoke to you a little earlier about Hootsuite. So this is kind of cool. So Hootsuite provides users with powerful tools to help them better understand and engage with their audience. And lawyers can use Hootsuite to get a detailed analysis of their social media activity so they can see what's working and what really is not. Obtain insight into who is talking about them online, what they are saying, and where they are located. Tailor content and strategies to reach and influence potential clients effectively, and stay up to date on the latest news and development in their practice area, providing an invaluable resource for keeping abreast of the competition. You also have Sprout Social, another biggie. And Sprout Social is another management platform that enables lawyers to improve their social media marketing. And you have Later. So Later comes is really good because whether you're a small business or a large corporation, the Later platform allows lawyers to create and manage social media accounts, track results, and create beautiful visuals. You also have Mention. Mention is an excellent tool for improving social media marketing for businesses, so that's really good. You also have Keyhole. Keyhole is fantastic. With the help of Keyhole, lawyers such as you can improve their social media marketing strategies and get ahead of the competition. And this is kind of cool, especially when you're thinking about the long run. And the information that you have from Keyhole can help lawyers such as you see what they're doing right, so they can adjust their social media marketing strategies and give themselves a leg up on the competitions. And what we love about Keyhole is that it provides you with real-time data on how your social media posts perform and insights into what kind of content is resonating with your audience by actually tracking hashtags, mentions, and more. So this is really fantastic. In closing, in today's conversation, I spoke to you about social media for lawyers. I give you the opening remarks, the platforms, the strategies, the winner tips, the tools, and now the closing remarks. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.